time to get rid of some stuff. So starting here in the studio, I'm gonna go through each shelf and drawer and just try to reduce down things that we're not really using anymore. So far, I've gone through all of these. I've got camera bits and bobs, lots of office supplies, and I even have a couple empty ones now, which feels really nice. On to the books. I have a hard time getting rid of books, but I also know there's quite a few in here that I'm never gonna read again. And we have so many book boxes around town, so as hard as it is to give them away, I also want them to have more life, and maybe someone else will get just as much joy out of them as I did. So onto the book boxes you'll go. And we have all these crates. Honestly, we went through them not that long ago, so there's not much to get rid of here. But I know I'll have some cables to donate. Which catches you up to the part I've been avoiding. Art supplies. We've accumulated quite a bit of them over the years. I think I've been avoiding it because I feel guilty about not using them like I have before. And it's making me start to question, why am I holding on to them but not using them? Like, why haven't I used these canvases? I literally moved these paints across the country and haven't opened them for the past 2 years. And all these inks? Have you ever watched a little kid color? They just roll through art supplies like it's nothing. Quickly, those crayons turn into little nubs and broken pieces, and they'll just scribble 1 or 2 lines on a sheet of paper and flip to the next page. Kids have no concept of how much things cost, and they're not trying to make a profit off of it. They don't store them away like it's precious. They're just having fun. And I think I'm jealous that somewhere along the way, as adults, we start to lose that feeling. I think I started to look at my art supplies themselves as something special. And if I couldn't make something perfect out of them, or something worth showing to the world, I didn't want to waste them. It's almost like I let the objects themselves become sacred, instead of letting the process of making be what's sacred to me. But I didn't buy this stuff to put it on display, and I never intended to create some big masterpiece to sell. I just like to create things. The act of pushing a paintbrush around the paper is what's fun to me, like little kids in their sketchbooks. Sometimes I like to paint something specific, but honestly, most of the time, I just like to mix colors and watch them transform. I guess what I'm saying is, art supplies themselves aren't special. Using them is. Making is the part that I like, and I've been avoiding it for too long. So I'm done with hoarding art supplies. I'm done with leaving them on display. But I'm not ready to give them up yet. I'm just ready to create with them again, because they aren't worth anything unless I'm using them.